It has been a week now since Attorney General Kathleen Kane released her report on the Jerry Sandusky investigation, and while it generated a lot of debate, one section of the report has been virtually overlooked.
It is the section that details recommendations on what law enforcement, human service agencies, and others can do to better protect children against abuse. And with more on that, Jerry Sandusky is in the Center County newsroom tonight. Gary?
Marty, that recommendation section of Kathleen Kane's report has gotten little play in the past week with all the other controversy surrounding the report. The recommendations, some are very specific in terms of law enforcement agencies. Others are more general. And to get a better perspective on the recommendations and to answer the bigger question, have we learned anything in terms of child abuse prevention in recent years? We talked to the director of the Youth Service Bureau here in Center County. It's tough to talk about any positive aspects of the Sandusky scandal, but it has certainly raised awareness about a topic many don't like to discuss.
And as long as we're talking about it, I firmly believe children are safer, because if children know adults can talk about it, then they can tell us if they need help.
In Kathleen Kane's review of the Sandusky investigation, the recommendations section is short, 10 pages or so, and it really hasn't received much attention. Some of the recommendations deal specifically with the Sandusky case, but others are already in play, including the state legislature acting on various issues tied to better reporting of suspected abuse. Many of those laws go into effect within the next year.
A lot of those new laws go into effect January 1st, which means we'll have to do a great deal of training between now and then. I heard last week in a meeting that the day before the Sandusky indictment, there were 2 bills in the legislature that had the words child abuse in them. Today, I believe there's 120. So the legislator has really had to learn and act as many people have.
The Youth Service Bureau has received more calls for help and services in the wake of the Sandusky scandal, and yet has seen little increase in their operating budget and no increase in staffing. That's led them to partner with other agencies in helping kids in need. One of those partnerships is a program, Stewards and Children. It's based on a statewide program. Here in Center County, several agencies have been offering the program for the past several years. It trains people on how better to recognize possible signs of child abuse and who to report to, who to talk to about it. Here in Center County alone, Stewards of Children training, more than 4,000 people have now completed it in recent years. We're live in Center County. Gary Sinderson, 6 News.